All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you guys get all the updates whenever we release video content on the channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. Make sure y'all following us on social media on our Instagram. Also, make sure that you guys check out our Facebook channel, facebook.com/Ticket TV. All these links are going to be in the description box below. You guys can also catch our podcast show. Make sure y'all subscribe to our podcast show. We'll have all the hidden content that you guys didn't see from our podcast show. So all of the links will be pinned below. Salute to everybody who donates to the stream. And we're going to get ready to get started with this stream today now. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Much love, honor, respect, and appreciation.
All right, man. So I'm going to break this down for you guys in simple terms this morning because I knew this was going to happen. It's funny how you got guys on the media, social media, YouTube, online, that will go out their way to criticize LeBron James. And I mean, rightfully so. If, LeBron's the leader of the team, if the Lakers lose, they will blame LeBron James. It don't matter what happens with his teammates. Don't matter if D'Lo don't show up. Don't matter if AD don't play well. They'll blame LeBron James. You know why? Because he's the leader of the team. He's a so-called king. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be one of the greatest players to ever play and still playing. And he's supposed to still be playing at a high level. So to whom much is given, much is required. But the funny part is this, right? When we're talking about MVPs, most valuable players, these guys are the guys that level up and go get things done. You know what I'm saying? They don't disappear in closeout games and get beat by 45 and allow dudes like Karl Anthony Towns, who has not been known as being a goon or anything like that defensively, to slow you down or basically shut your water off. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get right to it, right? We have repeatedly seen over the years that Jokic have won MVPs, that he cannot win series or win big without Jamal Murray. If Jamal Murray does not play well, Jokic will not win. These are facts. Go back and look at any of the years that Jokic played without Jamal Murray. He's a first-round exit, second-round exit at best. With Jamal Murray, he goes to the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers in the bubble. He struggled. Jamal Murray balled out in that series. Did you hear anybody criticizing Jokic for struggling in that series in the bubble? No. What did they say about Jokic, y'all? They said, oh, well, he was a baby. It's always an excuse. But they don't give that same excuse to LeBron James. Jokic fans are out of this world. What they want to do is they want anybody that criticizes Jokic, they want to label you the R word. That's what they want to do on YouTube, right? They don't want to hold accountability. They don't want to hold full accountability. You understand what I'm saying? When Jokic does not get the job done. Period. He's the leader of the troops. He's the MVP, not Jamal Murray. So he's to be the one to go get it done. Let me tell y'all something. There have always been times, there have always been series where the MVP has showed up when nobody else has showed up on his team, and he carries you and got you a series. Jokic has never done that without Jamal Murray playing well. You haven't seen him do it. We've seen Michael Jeffrey Jordan do it, right? And I don't come on here and shuck and jive and do dances. I don't care about somebody else's feelings. If you feel a certain way because of what I think, that's your problem. That's your insecurity. If you feel insecure about how I feel, that's your problem. I'm always going to stand on truth, honor, dignity, and respect. I said from day one of this series, if you take Rudy Gobert off of Jokic, Jokic will not be doing the same thing he does when Rudy Gobert is on him. Rudy Gobert is a fake 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. You had to take the 4-time Defensive Player of the Year off of Jokic, and you win again by 45. When he didn't play in game 2, you blew him out again. Is that a coincidence? That every other game Rudy Gobert guarded Jokic, they lost? I want y'all to really put this in y'all brain. I want y'all to really put this in y'all brain. A 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. That means you're epic levels and you're in your prime. Rudy Gobert's in his prime. 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. They had to take you on your position. They had to take you off of the MVP because you could not get a stop. The 2 games, the 1 game you didn't play in game 2, Cat and them bottled this dude up. Jokic had 16 points on bad percentage from the field. Last night, Jokic had what? 22 points on 19 shots, 47% from the field, and only 2 assists. Cat shut his water off. Why couldn't Jokic do what all the other great players do, which is level up? Game like this, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, greatest player we've ever seen, multiple-time MVP winner. We saw what happened in Game 6 of the NBA Finals against the Utah Jazz. You know what Michael Jordan did? Scottie Pippen didn't do a damn thing. Michael said, okay, cool, I'm going to get this game. Scored half the points, closed the casket, won the game. That's true pure greatness. Pure greatness. Pure greatness. You understand what I'm saying? But let me give y'all the reverse side. Indiana Pacers series, NBA Finals, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe Bryant got hurt in that series. He hurt his ankle, missed the game in that series. Lakers lost. Indiana Pacers are getting ready to make it a series, right? Kobe comes back. Shaq gets into foul trouble. Series look like it's getting ready to wheelchair and tilt the other way. Kobe Bryant comes up big, saves the series. Who gets the credit after the series? Shaq, when Kobe was the one that saved the series. But when Jamal Murray hits 2 game winners against the Lakers and puts them out of their misery in the first round, everybody screaming about Jokic. Nobody want to give Jamal Murray his credit. So it's a lose-lose for Murray. The LeBron James haters, you should say, they blame LeBron James for everything. But they don't want to hold Jokic accountable as being the leader of the team, the MVP, a dude that has never shown you he can level up. They were complaining about Shai being in consideration to win the MVP, and Shai had the #1 seed in the West with no other all-star on his team, no other superstar on his team, no other player that averaged 20 points a game on his team, and he averaged 30. Shai did. And they had a problem with Shai being considered to win MVP. Meanwhile, Jokic had excellent teammates like Aaron Gordon, who scored 27 points, 25 on multiple games in his playoffs. Michael Porter Jr., who's been balling a lot of games in these playoffs. And, of course, Jamal Murray, who's bailed their ass out on multiple occasions, not only in this playoffs, but last year when they won the championship. Got no credit except for us. These are all facts. But when the fake-ass MVP got the fake defensive player of the year, 4 times took off of him, what happened last night? And then he goes to the podium after the game and says, we got to accept this. Bro, you got beat by 45 points in a playoff game. Y'all quit. And then nobody going to criticize the leader of the team, Jokic. But they want to put it on Jamal Murray. So now Murray is supposed to get more criticism than an actual MVP, right? That's what we doing, right? See, it's funny because the same guys that like Jokic hate LeBron James. But they do the same things they claim everybody else does when LeBron James loses. They blame everybody else. They don't blame the main guy, Jokic. These are all facts. Exposed. Cold heart. I never get cold feet when there's pressure come. I just tell the truth. So if you're not going to tell the truth, stand on business, wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, Jokic, man, he got bottled up last night. He only had 2 assists, got held to 47% from the field, and that was just after the other game. Everybody said couldn't nobody stop this dude to slow him down. They just said this last game all over the media. Oh, can't nobody slow Jokic down. Doesn't matter who you put in front of him. Well, they put Cat in front of him 2 times this series. In game 2, he had 16 points. Last night, he had 22 on 19 shots. Am I lying? But when it's Rudy Gobert, he out here getting 42 and 35 and all this other crazy numbers, 14 assists. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Cat started off the game, played him one-on-one last night. One-on-one. We should have told Cat ass to shreds. He didn't. These are all facts. See, you can't get around the facts. But see, what they'll do is they'll go blame Jamal Murray. Blame Aaron Gordon. Say his teammates are trash. That's what these guys are doing now. Oh, Jokic doesn't have the right teammates. They're trash, man. He won a championship with a majority of those teammates. KCP, all those dudes. Y'all doing the same thing they did to KCP and them after they won a championship with LeBron James. I'm just calling out the hypocrisy. You know why? Because I'm a man. I don't care about what you think about me. Because if you think that, oh, Ticket is being hey, dog, your insecurity is your problem. If you insecure what I say, that's your problem. So when I say it, and I stand on business when I say that, and I say that with my heart and with my chest and with my nuts, I say that. Bro, I've seen true greatness in defensively. He ain't doing Tim Duncan the same way he did Rudy Gobert. He ain't doing Alonzo Mourning the same way he did Rudy Gobert. He ain't doing a prime Dikembe Mutombo the exact same way he did Rudy Gobert. It'll look more like it looked last night. These are all facts. You know, still 22 and 9 rebounds, solid. But ain't going to be no 13, 15 assists, 45 points, all this crazy, stupid mode that he was in game 5. Nope, ain't going to happen. Put Ben Wallace on him in his prime. That ain't going to happen. And see, these new guys will lie to y'all, and they will push narratives. And anybody that, notice this, y'all, anybody that pushes back on Jokic, they label you a racist. But they can criticize LeBron all day. Think about this, y'all. We criticize black players all day long. That's all we criticize for the most part. But as soon as you touch Jokic, they try to label you. No, we're going to tell the truth. He got his ass locked up last night. He did fake MVP. He the leader of the team. Tell him go get it done. Tell him go get it done. Right? Because when Jamal Murray shows up, if he plays well in game 7, y'all ain't going to give him his praise anyway. You're going to just praise Jokic. So give him his blame as a leader because they got shellacked. They didn't just get beat by 20. They got beat by, bro, they were down by 50. Let me repeat myself again. They were down by 50 in a playoff game. How is Jokic ducking any criticism today? If this were LeBron James, they'd have towed his ass to shreds. Facts. See? I don't want to hear about Jokic can't do everything. Y'all say he can do everything when he do. Sit down and shut up. Time out, Finney. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. When Jokic out here getting 30, 10, and 10, oh, he's the greatest. Can't nobody touch him. We've never seen this before. The greatest offensive player in NBA history. Soon as he get locked up, oh, Jokic can't do everything. No, that's what y'all said. Y'all the ones who said he could turn water into wine. Y'all the ones who said he can walk on water. Y'all the ones who said he can heal the blind and raise the dead. Y'all said that. I said he's a great player, but if you put those all-time great big men on him, he ain't gonna do to them what he did to fake Rudy Gobert. He ain't. These are all facts. The next day after I said that, they put Karl Anthony Towns on Jokic and took Rudy Gobert off him. Look what happened. So the 2 games in series where Cat was not on Jokic, not only do Jokic not play well, but they get blown out. Bro, they were down by 50. How was Jokic not getting criticism as the leader of that team? They were down by 50 with 2 minutes left to go in the game, bro. How does Jokic not get criticism for that? You get beat by 50 in a playoff game? I want y'all to really think about something. LeBron James has won how many MVPs? LeBron James is 39 years old. If LeBron James and the Lakers were down by 50 in a playoff game, you think LeBron James haters would talk about any of the role? No, they would talk about LeBron James because they're going to say he's the leader of the troops. You the so-called king. Well, Jokic is a so-called MVP. Don't know MVP go get beat by 50 in any playoff game. 50? You got beat by 50? And everybody want to make excuses and don't got no smoke for Jokic as the leader of the team? Get out of here, man. See, that's the thing. I don't worry about what y'all think about me. I'm keeping a hundo all times. Because guess what, y'all? They don't call us a racist when we cooking LeBron James. I want y'all to think about this. Put this in y'all brain. They don't call you a racist when you cooking Kevin Durant. They don't call you a racist when you cooking James Harden. They join you. Oh, but when you talk about Joker, he's untouchable. We gonna cook that straight like that. Man lost by 45 points in a playoff game. Right? And look at this dude talking about, here comes the big captain, man. Sit down and shut up, bro. You wasn't saying that about Jamal Murray when he was bailing your ass out in the first series, hitting all those game winners. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. These dudes don't keep the same energy. These dudes will all sit up here and talk about LeBron James like a dog. If this was LeBron James last night, just take Jokic out of a Nuggets jersey, put LeBron James in that jersey. If LeBron James had 22 points on 19 shots, shot 47% from the field, only had 2 assists, you know what they would do? They would destroy LeBron James and say, hey, man, what type of leader is this? Phony GOAT, fake GOAT. Last night, so Jokic gets locked up by Karl Anthony Towns. His assist numbers get shut all the way off. One-on-one. He struggled, and this ain't just one game now. This is 2 in the same series. This is 2 on the same series. Imagine if LeBron James was getting beat by 50 in a playoff game last night. Do y'all know what's going to happen? Boy, they're going to tell LeBron James a new one. Nope, but they can't do it to Jokic. They're going to blame. They're going to do the same things they criticize LeBron for, blaming teammates. Oh, we're going to blame Murray, his trash fraud. Jamal Murray, same fraud, hitting all them big shots, bailed y'all ass out against the Lakers. Wasn't Jokic hitting those game winners, it was Jamal Murray. Straight up. Wasn't Jokic hitting them, it was Jamal Murray. Straight up. But he's a fraud now, right? So why can't Jokic win if he ain't playing well? If Jokic is an almighty, if he's the end-all, be-all, if he's as great as y'all say he is, why he can't win big without Jamal Murray playing well? Why? We've seen all other MVPs be able to do it. At least one time. That won championships, we've seen them be able to get you a series. And then y'all cried about Shai potentially winning the MVP. And he was in first place in the West. Jokic won an MVP in a 6th seed. Oh, well, he didn't have Jamal Murray. SGA don't have no other All-Stars on that team. If SGA did not play here's the deal, right? If SGA did not play for OKC, OKC wouldn't even be up. They'd be a lottery team. These are facts. If you take SGA off of OKC, they're a lottery team. You put them on that team, they're the number 1 seed in the West. But you had people mad that people was there saying that SGA should have won the MVP. I'm just telling the truth. You can get mad at me all you want. I really don't care. I know I'm standing on facts. Because just 24 hours ago, they told me that can't nobody stop or slow down Jokic. Nobody. But I just watched Cat do it not once, but twice this series. I just watched Cat do it twice. And if I'm Minnesota, I make sure Rudy Gobert don't get on no flight to Game 7. I don't want him anywhere around Game 7. I don't want him anywhere around Game 7. Right? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Right? So Jokic is supposed to wear the crown, right? So he's going to get cooked. 3 the hard way. Point blank, period. Apostrophe T, Tiger Woods, boy, I'll pop at your T. Straight like that. Man got smoked by 45 points, was down 50 with 2 minutes left to go in the game. And you sitting up here blaming somebody else. No, we're going to blame the leader of the troops. When the United States gets into a beef with somebody else, who they blame? They blame the leader. Same thing everywhere else go. They blame the leader. Only with Jokic, you can't blame him. He untouchable. Can't blame him. He perfect. You know what I'm saying? He healed the sick. He's perfect. Can't blame him. Nope. True leadership, right? Well, you can't blame the leader for getting smoked by 50. Dudes is afraid. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm telling you, I'm sitting on truth, honor, dignity, and respect. Because y'all don't have no problem when we cooking LeBron James. And again, if this was LeBron James, all you had to do was take Jokic out of that uniform and put LeBron James in that uniform. These same dudes, didn't matter what nobody else on that team did, it'd have destroyed LeBron James. But they roll out the red carpet for Jokic. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep the same energy. Because these same dudes just told y'all that all of the guys who actually played in the NBA, Rondo, Boogie, Kmart, Gill, all those dudes, Draymond Green, all of them is a bunch of liars. They don't know what they talking about when they say Rudy Gobert is absolute garbage on defense. And it's just Jokic. Nobody can stop him. Disrespected all the legends of the past. None of those guys can stop him. He do it to all of them when he can't even do it to Cat. Couldn't do it to Cat 2 times this series. And JJ Rhetoric, this is why you don't need to be a head coach, son. You sat up there taking up for Rudy Gobert. As soon as they took Rudy Gobert off of Jokic, Jokic don't look the same, sir. What is the rhetoric you're going to spew this morning? Oh, well, I think I was wrong about that assessment. I think I need to go call LeBron and find out what else he wants me to say next. Right, JJ Rhetoric? We already know what's up with you. So your assessment was wrong. Your assessment was wrong. That man couldn't get a stop. You saw late in the third quarter yesterday, Jokic quit. He didn't even want to try to get a bucket on Cat no more. Why? Because Cat met him right there at the top of the key. Just like he did right there. Jokic getting stripped. Couldn't control the ball. Cat got better foot movement. The only thing I don't like what Cat do is Cat gets some cheap fouls sometimes. Other than that, Cat plays solid defense. He always going to contest. He going to take the body-to-body contact. See, this is when you really know basketball, what you're talking about. Cat got his hands up and active, which prevents Jokic from seeing clean passing lanes, unlike Rudy Gobert. Cat has way better lateral movement, so where Jokic ain't just trying to take him off the dribble from the top of the key every time like he does Rudy Gobert. Cat fundamentally plays better defense than Rudy Gobert. And people don't see this. This is sad. But the proof is in the pudding. All you got to do, that's why I wish I could break down film on YouTube. Because I expose all of this. I wish I could break down film on YouTube. To the brother who said I didn't watch the game, we did a live game show last night. Get out of here, bro. From jump ball, Karl Anthony Towns was one-on-one with Jokic. Stop lying. I can pull up the film, sir. We watched the game. Everybody that saw Karl Anthony Towns start off on Jokic one-on-one, press 1 in the chat room. Press 1 if you watched the game last night and you saw they did not have Rudy Gobert guarding Jokic last night at the start of that game at all. Jokic probably guarded Rudy 2 times that entire. Rudy guarded Jokic 2 times that entire game, late in the game when the game was over with. These are all facts. Watch the game from jump ball to finish. I can pull up the screenshots if you want. I can do it if you want. You know what I mean? Straight up. To the person who said he would have still dropped 30, only had 19 field goals. 19 field goals is a lot of shots, sir. What are you talking about? Still had 30. He didn't have 30. He shot 47% from the field and only had 22 on 19 shots. Shout out to Martavian in the Cash App. He said, put cheese on Joker because he got cooked. Oh, yeah, he getting cooked today. Man was down 50 in a playoff game, and we ain't blaming the leader of the team and the fake-ass MVP. What type of MVP? When has Jokic, without Jamal Murray playing well, ever took over a series and just said, you know what, I'm going to just take us there? He hadn't done it. And the last time we saw competent big men playing defense on him, they took the L's. But they used an excuse and said, oh, he was young then. He ain't the player he was today when he played against the White in the bubble. So what's y'all excuse now? Y'all the ones that was glazing all the assists. Y'all the ones that was praising the 40-point games against Rudy Gobert. The worst one-on-one post defender in NBA history. So as soon as they took Rudy Gobert off this dude, they lose by 40 and 45. Make it make sense. Shout out to Living in the Cash App donation. He said Jokic and Murray both deserve frame. Neither free. Nah, we ain't blaming Murray. I ain't got to make nobody feelings feel good. They don't feel good, that's their fault. I gotta make their feelings feel good. I don't care about what nobody else thinks. I don't have to make them feel good. I'm gonna do the same shit they do to LeBron James and everybody else. I stand on business. These dudes got channels dedicated to crashing LeBron James, but won't keep the same energy with Jokic, who they praise to the highest order. Then when you criticize Jokic, they try to low-key label you a racist. No, we're not doing that. Sorry. But they'll join you when you criticizing every other black player in the NBA. We're not doing that. We keeping it equal over here. We equal opportunity employers around here. And you ain't going to make me feel bad for telling the truth either. And Mike Malone quit that game with 10 minutes left to go in the game. He quit, took all the starters out the game. They quit. No mercy rule. No mercy rule. They got beat. No mercy rule. No mercy rule. And if the Nuggets win game 7, either way it happens, they're gonna praise Jokic. If they lose game 7, they're gonna destroy Jamal Murray and blame Jamal Murray. That's all they're gonna do. But if it was LeBron James, they wouldn't do that. They would criticize LeBron James and say, this is what happens when you got to play with LeBron and everybody else gets blamed. Remember? These same dudes that's criticizing Jamal Murray today, these are the same dudes who call out people and say people are frauds because they criticize LeBron's teammates when LeBron don't win. So let's just say Jamal Murray was D-Lo last night. If D-Lo played like that, you know what would happen? You know what happened if D-Lo played like that last night? They would still blame LeBron James and say, you're the leader, you're the king, guys can't play with you, blah, 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 blah. These are facts. This man got beat, but they were down by 50 with 2 games left. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Down by 50 in a playoff game. And we ain't giving him all the smoke? Nah, man, we ain't finna do that. No. You got to get all the smoke. As the leader of the team, as the MVP, 3-time MVP, your team down by 50 in a playoff game? Man, come on, bro. Y'all tell me the last time a 3-time MVP got beat by 50 in a playoff game. I'll wait for it. I want y'all to tell me. I dare somebody to tell me the last time a 3-time MVP got beat by 50 in a playoff game. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. They would not give him, if this were LeBron James, they would call him phony GOAT, fake GOAT, all this stuff. They wouldn't care about what nobody else did. But when it comes to Jokic, they don't have that same energy. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. This is why I don't respect these guys, man. Shout out to my boy Kev in the Cash App with the donation, man. Come through 25 spots. Salute to you, my brother. Much love, honor, and respect to you, brother. You know what it is, brother. I done told y'all that. So you can say feel however you want to feel. I'm telling y'all what it is. Telling y'all what it is. Right? Mr. Prophet said, you sound like you ain't brushed your teeth yet. Fool, I ain't get out of bed yet. I couldn't wait to get up and do this video. I couldn't wait to do this video, dog. Because I already seen all the excuses. So let's get this right. In the two games in this series, see what I'm saying? When Rudy Gobert did not play on Jokic, they got one blowout. They got blown out in Denver and in Minnesota. Make it make sense. Game 2, game 6. Right? So we're going to get on Jokic's loafing ass. We're going to get on him today. Right? Fake ass. This is a complete crap of an MVP. We're going to get on his ass today. Man was down by 50 with 2 minutes left to go in a playoff game, and we talking about role players, according to y'all. But if this was LeBron James, tell the truth. Shame the devil. We would only be talking about what LeBron James didn't do. Fake leader, fake all this. See? Shout out to Andre Beam in the Cash App. He said, when Ant lose, y'all blame Cat and Rude. That's false. When Ant lose, we blame Ant. And Ant took the blame, and we praise Ant for taking the blame, sir. Sit down and shut up. You must not have watched his channel. Rudy got cooked because he got destroyed. But we blame Ant because he was the leader of the team doing all that talking. Go back and listen to the video and don't just read titles. Right? So I'm on Jokic's fraudulent ass today. Because his ass was down by 50 points with 2 minutes left to go, and they quit 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. MVP in a playoff game quit. Come on now. What other MVP have been down by 50 in a playoff game? Tell me one. Ain't getting no smoke. Ain't getting no smoke. Tell me one. Tell me one. Tell me one. Now look at these excuses. Jokic a dog for real. I feel like the league won in game 7. Oh, get out of here, bro. Now here come all the excuses. We don't respect your excuses, dog. Your excuses get no respect. See what I'm saying? Because this is how you expose fraudulent ass YouTubers. Because they don't keep the same energy. They are fanboys too. Period. They're fanboys. Right? Fanboys. Right? These are all facts. They criticize LeBron James, but they can't even criticize their favorite players. When their fraudulent ass is out here getting smacked down in front of the world, Craig. Down by 50 in a playoff game, and you talking about Jamal Murray. Now, all of a sudden, Jamal Murray's garbage, right? Okay. Same dude that bailed him out 2 games in that series against the Lakers. That series could have went either way. Dude playing on a hobble leg coming out here cooking. Jokic can't win unless Jamal Murray play well. Think about that. What type of MVP is that? Mike didn't need Scotty to play well to go win something. Mike showed you game 6 in the NBA Finals against the Utah Jazz when Scottie Pippen was non-existent. You know what Michael Jordan did? He scored half the points and hit the game winner. Said we ain't going to game 7. That's MVP type shit. That's best player in the world type shit. That's the greatest offensive player we ever seen on planet Earth type shit. These are all facts. And in that era, you wasn't taking the MVP, defensive MVP off of the top player. You wasn't. You actually saw real impact, like when Gary Payton got on Michael Jordan. Gary Payton was the defensive player of the year. When he got on Michael Jordan struggled to score the ball. Even though he scored, he still averaged like 25, 26. He struggled to score the ball. You know why? Because as a real defensive player of the year, Gary Payton made it work for. And that's all we saying with Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert wasn't giving Jokic no resistance. No resistance. No resistance. I want y'all to, I have a bigger sample size. The 2 games that they did not use Rudy Gobert against Jokic, they blew him out. Game 2, when Rudy Gobert didn't even play, they blew him out. And last night, and I told you guys, all after game 5, when they were saying that Jokic would do this to anybody, I said, bro, he's not doing that to anybody, bro. I said this on this channel. If you put Cat or you put Nas Reed on him specifically for the whole game, he not doing that to them. Guess what? They took the 4-time MVP Defensive Player of the Year off of Jokic and won by 50. And Jokic shot 47% from the field and had 2 assists. Make it make sense. And when they was going on a 20-0 run, guess what Jokic was doing? Nothing. Karl Anthony Towns was locking that ass up. He was 3 of 9 from the field at that time. Matter of fact, he was 3 of 10 when they went on a 20-0 run and ended the game early. And we've seen the Timberwolves do that a few times in this series where they just, when Jokic can't score, they go on like 20-0 runs, game over with. That's what happened in game 2. That's what happened in game 2. So if I'm Minnesota, I keep Rudy Gobert as far away from that game as possible, bro. I don't even bring him to the arena. I don't want Rudy Gobert nowhere in Denver because I know Mike Malone's a good coach. And Jokic is a very smart player. They tried to do this last night, but they couldn't really pull it off. Once they saw Cat was going to guard Jokic, go back and watch the game and what they was trying to do. And I know what Mike Malone is going to do in Game 7. They're going to bring Rudy Gobert up in the pick and roll and try to get him switched on Jokic. They want that matchup. They couldn't really get it off last night. And I'm going to tell y'all something that Denver did that I don't know why they did this last night, and this was a mistake. They stopped double teaming Ant-Man the same way they did in Game 5. I don't know why Mike Malone did that. That was a big mistake. They stopped double teaming Ant-Man like they did in Game 5. I thought that was a huge mistake by Mike Malone. You know what I mean? But Mike Malone's a great coach. He's a championship level coach. He's a great coach, man. Mike Malone is a great coach. I already know what he's going to do. In Game 7, Mike Malone's going to do everything possible to get Jokic, Rudy Gobert on. He's going to play that matchup game. Trust me. I saw what they're going to do. He's going to make sure whoever Rudy Gobert is guarding is going to come up and they're going to get pick and roll action with Jokic at the top of the key. Also, what he's going to do is try to get Jokic coming off screens to catch the ball to get Cat off of him. He's going to try to make them switch. Watch what I tell y'all. They're not going to sit up there and try to let Cat guard Rudy Gobert Jokic one-on-one. Because anytime you put anybody else on Jokic, if it's not one of those bigs, if he gets caught with a guard, he going to score. If he gets caught with Rudy Gobert, he going to score. But with Cat and with Nas Reed, they're going to make him work a little harder for it. And that's what you got to do with Jokic. Because if you notice, when you make Jokic work a little bit harder, sometimes he get gassed or he get frustrated. And that's all you really got to do. You don't even got to double team Jokic. You just get guys on him. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to double team Jokic. You just get guys on him. You know what I mean? Like Cat, like Nas Reed, that are going to apply pressure and make Jokic see hands and kind of feel you. Rudy Gobert has no presence. He has no presence. So, again, I know what Denver's going to do. And Mike Malone, he's going to come with a good-ass game plan. Trust me. The problem is that the T-Wolves, all they got to do is stick with the game plan and keep Rudy Gobert off of you. If they get Rudy Gobert on Jokic, it's over with. Trust what I tell y'all. If Rudy Gobert is guarding Jokic for the majority of Game 7, they're going to get smoked. But if they keep Rudy Gobert off Jokic and can keep Cat, Nas Reed, and these guys on Jokic, the T-Wolves going to win Game 7. It's insane the turnaround in the two games where Rudy Gobert wasn't the prime defender on Jokic. Game 2 and last night. It was both blowouts, easy wins in Denver and at home. And Minnesota going these crazy runs. And y'all got to remember, Mike Conley Jr. didn't play in Game 5. That hurt the T-Wolves too. He played last night. Mike Conley Jr. made some big shots last night. So Game 7 is definitely going to be a chess match. And I like Mike Malone's the adjustments he make. He do make great adjustments in the playoffs. But the question is he going to be able to get Cat or get off Jokic? Yes. And if you're a true MVP, bro, in those moments like last night, bro, you gotta stop you can't get beat by 45, bro. Bro, they were down by 50 with a minute left to go damn near, bro. Come on, man. In a playoff game, bro. Imagine if that was LeBron James, y'all. What y'all think would have happened last night? I don't care what nobody else on that team did. Imagine what would have happened if LeBron shot 47% from the field, had 2 assists, and they lost by 45. Bro, they would destroy LeBron James. LeBron James, 39 years old, they would cremate LeBron James. They would say, oh, and his fake, fraudulent ass, loafing ass, it's a complete crap, is what they would say about LeBron James. Nobody else, they would blame LeBron James. The phony goat. But when it comes to Jokic, now they do the same thing they criticize everybody else for doing with LeBron James. They start blaming teammates and pointing fingers. They can't never let Jokic hold that blame. Nope. They can't never say, hey, man, heavy is the head that wear the crown, baby. Jokic, you supposed to be the man. Bro, both games they took Rudy Gobert off you, they blew y'all out. But you're supposed to be the MVP. I'm just saying. I see the hypocrisy, bro. And I call it out. I'm not afraid to call it out like a lot of these dudes on YouTube is. You think I care about how you feel, your personal feelings, because I'm cooking Jokic and keeping the same energy? The same energy that we do for all the other star players. We do the same thing with Kawhi, same with LeBron, same with KD, same with James Harden. Over the years, we've done the same thing. So why does the criteria switch up when it comes to Jokic? Why is he so untouchable? No, sorry. When you the leader of the troops and your team get the hell beat out of them like that, we blaming you. We blaming you. That's what we doing. We blaming you. Because all the other guys were getting blamed. All the other leaders will be getting blamed. They lost by 45 in the playoffs. Straight up. And this is the problem. We went away from blaming the leaders for not being leaders. And to the brother who said a loss is a loss, don't matter, it's one game. No, it's 3 games. Both teams have lost 3 games. So it does matter, sir. And the reason why it does matter, sir, is because if they won last night, they'd have won the series, sir. Shout out to Living Hay in the Cash App, the donation. Said Jokic fans with the excuses. I feel you, Ticket. There's always excuses. Anytime the Jokic and them lose, it's excuses. You've never heard Jokic fans say, hey, man, Jokic didn't get it done. Regardless, whether or not guys weren't there, when Jamal Murray wasn't there, what's their excuse? Oh, we didn't have Jamal Murray. Now you got Jamal Murray. What's the excuse? Oh, Jamal Murray didn't play well. Why is it always an excuse? It's always an excuse. But these are the same dudes that criticize LeBron James and criticize LeBron James fans for blaming their teammates when they lose. These are the facts. Fake, fraudulent king always putting the blame on his teammates. But this is what they do whenever Jokic lose. His teammates are nothing. They're garbage. I see through it. Can't fool me. Can't fool me. Never be shaken over here, baby. Believe that. Stand on business. If you gonna call it down the line. If you ain't gonna call it down the line, sit down. Period. If you ain't gonna call it straight down the line, sit down. See, y'all notice something. We call out LeBron. We call out Kawhi. We call out James Harden. We call out Giannis. We call out all these other dudes, right? No problem. You call out Jokic, you a hater. Where was the videos calling out Luka Doncic when he wasn't playing well before he played well the last game? None. I'm going to repeat myself again. Where was the videos when Luka Doncic loafing ass wasn't playing well? But when Jason Tatum don't play well, it's a video. When LeBron James' team don't win, it's a video. I'm starting to peep this now. As I said before. Yeah. It's a complete crap. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to tell the truth over here. We ain't picking and choosing on nobody. We're telling everybody getting the smoke. Everybody down the line getting the equal smoke. Equal smoke. I'm an equal opportunity employer, baby. Believe that. Believe that. You ain't finna duck. This man got beat by 45 points, and they quit with 10 minutes left to go in the playoffs. And we giving anybody excuses that's a leader of that team? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. No. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Y'all say Jokic got the crown, right? Well, we're going to put him in that pack today. Because these are the same dudes that said Jokic is reaching all-time greatness levels. He can't be stopped, not by the Feds or the Cavs. That's what they say. But I seen Karl Anthony Towns slow this dude down not once, but twice in the same series. and both games was blowouts. All they did was keep Rudy Gobert away from him. That's all they did was keep Rudy Gobert away from this dude, and the games was blowouts. I can't believe it. Jamal Murray, who hit those game winners, and I was just praising him last series. Now he's trash. Now the role players, these aren't really good role players, even though Aaron Gordon has been bailing his fraudulent ass out. Shout out to Lemon Hay. He said, you know exactly what you're talking about, Ticky. I'm talking about what's real. I'm talking about what's real. Where the Luka Doncic videos at when Luka Doncic is out here playing like garbage? Where them videos at? Where them videos at? You ain't seen no videos. But if it's Jason Tatum, crap his pants. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right? If it's Embiid, it's a fraud. Fraud MVP. Starting to make sense, don't it? Starting to make sense, don't it? Starting to make sense. All the way across the board. My boy Hollywood Herm, he went and called out Luka before the last game, and then Luka played well. I didn't see a lot of people calling out Luka Doncic. I didn't see him. I seen Hollywood Herm doing it. I ain't see a lot of other people doing it at all. I ain't really see nobody doing it too much. Before that last game, they was giving Luka a pass. All on YouTube. No videos. Silence. Make it make sense. But again, if this was LeBron James that scored 22 points on 19 shots, shot 47% from the field, and only had 2 assists, and was down by 50 and quit with 10 minutes left to go and didn't come back in the game, boy, you think they'll be talking about anybody else? The fake goat, fake king, self-proclaimed king, always deflecting the blame on his teammates, even though I'm going to deflect the blame on Jamal Murray when Jokic is the only one with 3 MVP awards. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 And keep it 100. Keep it 100. This is what they do, y'all. I done told y'all this already. This is what they do. So again, it's a lose-lose situation for Jamal Murray. If the Nuggets win Game 7, they ain't gonna give Jamal Murray his credit. They're gonna praise Jokic. If the Nuggets lose Game 7, they're gonna blame all the role players and deflect blame from Jokic and talk about how Jokic didn't have good enough teammates. That's what they're gonna do. Straight hypocrisy. Straight hypocrisy. Straight up. I tell you the truth. Right? See, these people scared to criticize Jokic. I'm telling y'all. You got a lot of people on YouTube, they want to get down, and they scared to criticize Jokic because they scared of what people going to think about them. Man, I don't care what you think. I criticize him the same way I criticize LeBron, the same way, because see, when you come from the way I come from it, I don't see no color. I see players. Straight up. And what you saw last night, around 22 points, maybe 9 rebounds, 2 assists, that's what you would have seen in the 90s with Jokic. Not a bad player. A good, very good player, but not an all-time, all-level, all-world player. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Not on duty. Not on duty. Not on duty. So the person who says all Aaron Gordon does is dunk, that's not true. Aaron Gordon been hitting threes all series, but I know you ain't been watching. Aaron Gordon been hitting threes all series long. I know you ain't been watching, though. I know you ain't been watching. I think Aaron Gordon got the most threes in that series right now for Denver. I'm just telling y'all. You don't have to be afraid to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be afraid to keep it 100, bro. We can all keep it 100. Tell the truth, man. As the leader of the team, man, you got to stand on that, bro. You got to hold that. Y'all got to beat by 45. It was down by 50, bro. You know what I mean? Brother Cortez Watson says, so after game 7 when Denver wins, what's that? Oh, good job. Hey, we give him praise. That's what you're supposed to do. Well, I'm not finna praise you when you get beat by 45. It's not gonna happen, Mr. Watson. See, that's the problem. You guys, when somebody play like trash, y'all want to give them a pass. And if you call them out, oh, you're hating. No, we telling the truth. We telling about what we saw that night. If they win, we give them praise. Simple as that. It's not that hard. But I know one thing. If this was LeBron James in the place of Jokic, all you had to do was put LeBron James' body in Jokic's uniform last night. They would blame LeBron James. The title would be fake, phony, fraud king LeBron James. It wouldn't matter what D'Lo did. It wouldn't matter what Roy Hachimura didn't do. And it wouldn't matter what any of those other players did. They'd blame LeBron James. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm unafraid to speak the truth. Straight up. You know, it speak for itself. Speak for itself. Dude talking about something, they let him win. Man, get out of here, bro. You don't let people win in the playoffs, bro. Get out of here, man. I can see you a troll, sir. You a troll, brother. Bill Posey, 23. It's not hate. I actually think Jokic is a damn good player. I just don't like the fact that they disrespect all the legends and make it seem like this dude gonna walk through them like, man, get out of here, bro. You play against the prime Dwight Howard, that shit getting punched into the 15th row. You play against the prime Ben Wallace, that shit getting blocked. They meeting you over the rim. You play against a prime Tim Duncan, you ain't just walking through Tim Duncan like you did. He's not Rudy Gobert. Make it make sense. Rudy Gobert won a Defensive Player of the Year award in an era where you ain't got to do nothing to win it. In that era, them dudes played in, all them dudes was defensive demons. Bro, Kobe Bryant was making second-team defensive teams. You guys out of y'all mind? Go back and look at those defensive teams all those years. Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Ben Wallace, all these guys in the league. You still have Rasheed Wallace. All these dudes are great defenders. Then go back to the era before that with Hakeem and all those other dudes. David Robinson, Zoe Morning. Man, y'all make it make sense, bro. Stop letting these dudes lie to y'all. I don't sit up here and lie to y'all and be upset. I'm telling you the truth. Telling you the truth. Right? Telling you the truth. And here's the most worst part about it. They know Jamal Murray playing with a calf injury. They don't care. But if Jokic had an injury and was playing bad, they'll say, oh, you know he was hurt. All you got to do is a whole bunch of LeBron James bashing videos where if his teammates played bad, they didn't care. Go look. It's a whole YouTube full of it, channels full of it. LeBron James loafing ass want to deflect blame on his teammates. He's a fake king, fake MVP, fake GOAT. Right? But then when you say the same thing about Jokic, who came out here and got slowed down by Rudy Gobert, by Karl Anthony Towns when they took Rudy Gobert off of him and then got beat by 45, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. No accountability for the leader of the team. None. No accountability. Hey, I know I'm right, Keith Lilly. They're going to all blame Murray, right? The same thing they do with LeBron James. They don't never want to blame the leaders. They want to blame everybody else except for the leaders. Straight up. Straight up. I'm not all over the place. I'm in the same place. I cook the leaders. Period. You get beat by 45, 50 points, that's on the leader of your team. Point blank, period. That's the leader of your team. Real MVPs don't get did like that. Right, that was the worst loss for MVP in playoff history. Bro, they were down by 50 with 2 minutes left to go, bro. 50, bro, in a playoff game. Come on, man. Team didn't even score 70. Bro, the score was 115-70, bro. In a closeout game, bro. Make it make sense. And we worried about how somebody else feel. I don't care about how nobody else feel. I know how I feel. I feel vindicated. I feel vindicated. That's how I feel. They took Rudy Gobert off Jokic and won by 45. Make it make sense. All right? How do you call LeBron a leader when he never was one? Yeah. Okay, buddy. And guess what? They never call Jokic out for not playing no defense, getting cooked in pick and rolls. They never call his loafing ass on defense out. Nope. They praise one side of the basketball with Jokic. And they lie to y'all about the other side when he getting cooked in those pick and rolls. Getting completely destroyed in those pick and rolls. They ain't gonna talk. They don't never talk about Jokic's lack of defense. Ever. They ain't gonna talk about that. Nope. I'm be honest with Big E, you already know. Shout out to Compton in the house, man. California, yay. And y'all know me. Y'all know I like Luka Doncic. I rocks with the Wonder Boy over here. I rock with Luka Doncic. I think Luka Doncic is a beast. Shout out to Living Hay. He said, much respect. I've seen you cook Giannis before. I don't care who it is. Ain't nobody safe over here. Ain't nobody safe. All I know is there's a couple of channels that they're dedicated to blaming LeBron James for everything. But then when it comes to their savior, they don't want to say nothing. Nah, we're not finna do that. You got work, don't move that. Remember, I told you that. Hey. Straight like that. Remember, I told you that. Whole playlist dedicated to cooking LeBron James, which I'm cool with. Because LeBron James do deserve blame. He the leader of the troops. He is the fake GOAT. But what about Jokic? Yeah, now when we talk about Jokic, it's a problem. No. We can't talk about Jokic. No. Don't talk about Jokic. No. We can't talk about Luka. See what I'm saying? Yeah, two can play this game. I'm big dog. They little homie. Believe that. Man was down. Bro, they quit. Nobody talk about how they quit with 10 minutes left to go in the game. They quit. Mike Malone quit. Took all the starters out the game. 10 minutes left to go, they quit. Not 5, 10 minutes left to go. They already knew they're taking that beating. Said, man, we just go with game 7. And I tell y'all this, I'm going to say it again. If I'm the T-Wolves, I'll find any reason to leave Rudy Gobert in Minnesota. I do not want him in Denver for game 7, bro. I already know what Mike Malone going to do. Mike Malone is a good-ass coach, bro. I got to give him credit. Mike Malone is a good coach. He makes great adjustments, man. He does. I saw what Mike Malone was trying to do last night. He didn't really get to do it too much. But when they saw that Cat was going to guard Jokic most of the night, they tried to use the pick and roll with Jokic at the high key to get Jokic and Rudy Gobert lined up. They really couldn't do it last night. But they're going to have a day of practice today. And he is going to be determined to get Jokic lined up with Rudy Gobert. And if he do that, man, the Nuggets going to win game 7, bro. Because Rudy Gobert can't do nothing with Jokic, bro. Jokic going to walk through Rudy Gobert. He going to walk through. Watch what I tell y'all this. If the Nuggets keep Rudy Gobert away from Jokic, they'll win Game 7. If they don't, they're going to get banned, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. And Mike Malone, he a genius. I saw what he was doing yesterday. I said, oh, this fool trying to get the pick and roll to try to get him switched up on Jokic. He want that. See, when have y'all ever seen a fake defensive player of the year and Rudy Gobert get hunted? You ain't never seen nobody hunting defensive player of the year award winners. They hunted that dude last night. Like, yo, we want that matchup with him and Rudy Gobert. And Rudy was running away from it. Rudy was trying not to get on Jokic all night long. They had possessions where it was Ant-Man on Jokic. The team knows they don't even want Rudy Gobert on Jokic. The whole team know it. The whole team know it. But I live off the law of whom much is given, much is required. And I don't judge people differently. I judge everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? I think that everybody, and I'm just going to be honest with y'all, I think that everybody, I didn't get deep fried. Chilltown lied about Ron Harper. He said Ron Harper averaged 28 points in the league. He did not. That's a lie. So Chilltown is a liar, sir. Bye. Sitting time out, sir. Chilltown's a liar. Talking about some Ron Harper. Chilltown said Ron Harper averaged 28 years in the league. He didn't. He only averaged 24 years in the league. He's a liar. Tell him to sit down. Shut the hell up. Look it up. All you got to do is go look it up. So again, and then the only reason why Jamal Murray didn't make All-Star teams is because he was hurt most of the time. Most of these seasons, Jamal Murray's not even playing enough games during the regular season. Look it up. Murray's not even playing enough games to qualify for awards. So it's easy to say that. Can't fool me, dog. I don't want to go to court. Got money for the lawyer, though. Right? See, but they don't tell y'all this. They will lie to y'all and shift blame. I ain't finna do that, bro. I'm telling the truth, man. I told you guys, bro. Now imagine, this ain't even cat. Imagine if that was a prime Ben Wallace on Jokic. Imagine there was a prime Dwight Howard on Jokic. Imagine that was a prime Tim Duncan on Jokic. Imagine that was a prime Alonzo Mourning on Jokic. Imagine that was a prime Dikembe Mutombo on Jokic. Jokic will look more of what he looked like in Game 2 and Game 6 versus what he looked like against Rudy Gobert. I'm just telling y'all. And I think Jokic is a wonderful player. I really think Jokic is a good player. I'm not lying. It makes me mad that these dudes lie and make it seem like he's the greatest offensive player we've ever seen. Bro, I watched Kobe Bean Bryant. I watched Michael Jeffrey Jordan. He ain't better than those guys offensively. And for a guy that don't play no defense whatsoever, it's crazy how much praise he get. And it's crazy how people ain't destroying this dude for being a 3-time MVP and getting beat by 45 in the playoffs. You don't got blown out 2 times in the same series, bro. That's crazy. So, yeah, we got a lot of respect for Jokic over here. I just don't respect how these dudes be lying. That's all. That's the only reason why I tell the truth over here, because dudes be lying, and they don't keep the same energy. They don't. They don't keep the same energy, bro. The same energy they got for LeBron, the same energy they got for Jason Tatum, the same energy they got for James Harden, the same energy they got for Giannis Antetokounmpo. They don't have that same energy for Nikola Jokic. The same energy they have when they talk shit about Doc Rivers, are they going to have that energy about Mike Malone if he get walked down up 3-2 and lose this series? I'm just saying, you ain't going to hear that same criticism. I'm just being honest with you, bro. You got to be honest with yourselves. Same criticism they give to Kevin Durant. Look, the videos is all up. But for some reason, we can't criticize Jokic or Luka Doncic. It's a problem. And I don't like that because I don't want to look at the game like that. I don't want to look at the game through a color lenscope. I want to look at the game as just basketball. Because I think that Jokic is a marvelous player. But I don't think he is what they are saying he is. I just don't. Because he has not been able to be graded on an equal scale as all the other great big men. The other great big men, a lot of those dudes was playing against hellified competition at their spot. They wasn't playing against midgets and dudes that was undersized all the time. They wasn't. So again, yeah, alpha male, they try to disrespect Shaq. Shaq would annihilate Jokic. Jokic would be on the bench with 2 fouls in the first quarter. He guard Shaq. And they know this. But see, that's why dudes like myself exist. To tell the truth and shame the devil, brother. That's why I exist. I exist to tell the truth and shame the devil, brother. Because there's a lot of them running around here. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of them running around here, brother. You know what I mean? And all I'm speaking on is facts. Right? Yeah, Jokic is good, man. Jokic is a great player, man. I don't have no problem with saying that. Jokic is an all-time great player, man. I don't have no problem. I think Jokic is one of the greatest players in NBA history. I don't have a problem saying that. Shout out to Keith with the cash out the donation. She said great content and keeping it a buck. I don't have a problem saying I think Jokic is one of the greatest players in NBA history because I do. But he gonna get criticized. The man got beat by 45. What the hell are we talking about? He was down by 50 in this game. What else is there to talk about? How are we not criticizing? If this was LeBron James, KD, or any of these guys, them dudes would be getting all the smoke. But with Jokic, it's all deflections. It's all deflections with Jokic. It's sad, y'all. It's sad. It's sad. Straight up. So y'all see what it is. Right? Yeah, Murray played like trash too. Now let's get on Murray with his garbage ass. He played like trash too last night. And he ought to be a damn shame to himself. Jamal Murray was horrific last night. He was horrific. Horrific. Straight up. And I mean, look, no excuses on his injury. And then you sitting up there want to disrespect Ant-Man defense. Ant-Man been playing great D on you this whole series, dog. You sitting up there crying about Ant-Man. Ain't doing nothing. Nah, just who? Talking about who you, well, shit. You gonna find out who. You should know who the whole series. Jamal Murray up there getting his ass cooked like that. So not only you getting cooked, you ain't doing shit on offense, bro. You ain't finna get no excuses. See, Murray, you not finna get no excuses. You finna get this secondhand smoke right here. You sitting up there shooting all them bricks last night, bro. Come on, man. Knowing that this is a closeout game and your team needed you to get off to a good start along with Jokic to win this game. No injury excuses, no nothing, because it was no injury excuse when he was hitting game winners. Was none. And then you was getting cooked on the other end. No defense, no stops, no nothing. Just horrible performance, bro. You talking about dudes just laying down, bro. Them dudes laying down out there, dog. Laying down. Laying down. Period. Period. Makes no sense whatsoever. You play that damn bad, bro. That man started the game 1 for 10. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Start the game 1 for 10. And then you gonna act like it wasn't the defense of Ant. Man, Ant been having you in a straitjacket. Ant been over there chasing you off screens. And that's the thing I told y'all about Ant-Man even the other night. I said Ant-Man had gotten tired because he's been chasing Jamal Murray around all series. But Ant-Man didn't make that excuse. Jamal Murray acting like he ain't seeing Ant-Man. You a damn lie. You seen Ant-Man chasing you off every screen. That's why you trying to come off 100 curls and all these other actions to try to get Ant-Man off you. And Ant-Man taking the challenge of guarding your ass. He ain't leave that to nobody else. Ant-Man could have told Jaden McDaniels to go do that. He said, nah, I got you. So Jamal Murray, loafing ass, don't get no excuses either. Period. They don't go to the post-game press conference talking about some who when they ask him about Ant-Man. Get the hell out of here, man. Might want to hear that, bro. Lame ass excuses. Just say, hey, man, the man did. See, and he gave y'all credit. Ant-Man gave y'all credit. Like, man, them dudes out here balling. Jokic, you know what I'm saying, is the best player in the game right now. That's what Ant-Man said. But you going to sit up there and try, man, come on, man. I was so upset when Jamal Murray said that BS, bro. Absolute buffoonery from him, man. And I can't respect that from Jamal Murray, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just keep it real, man. Hey, man, hey, dude, playing great defense, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. I'm just saying, bro. These performances, the ones that they have lost in, and they have been. Jamal Murray has not been good. He has been horrible, and I don't want to hear no injury excuse. He on the court. Once you get on the court, ain't no excuse, bro. Once you get on the court, man. You know what I mean? And I know he hurt. It don't matter. Because you on the court. You on the court. So we leave that out. We leave that out. And he know that once he get going, that's how everybody else get going. Once him and Jokic get going. Once Murray and Jokic get going, that's how the whole other team get going. If they not going, man, they in trouble. They know this. And y'all still came out there playing like that. And Jamal Murray keeps shooting them crazy-ass jump shots when he need to be getting to the rim. Once your jump shot ain't going early, get to the rack, bro. Get you a couple easy buckets, then come back out to the jump shot. Jamal Murray would just keep letting them things fly. And I ain't talking about just regular shots. Jamal Murray out here taking Kobe Bryant difficulty shots. Leaning fadeaways out of bounds on the sideline. All of these things. And I'm telling y'all something. You don't play with a game 7. You don't, bro. You don't play with a game 7. Because anything can happen in a game 7. Injury, anything. That's why when you got a chance to put the game away, you do it. When you got a chance to put the series away. You don't play with a game 7, bro. Anything can happen. If one of your key guys get hurt, series over with. You've seen it happen to Spidey. You've seen it happen to all these other guys in different series. Soon as you get a key guy hurt, over with. And these dudes getting hurt more than ever now. They getting hurt more than ever now. And I'm just telling y'all. That nigga Jamal Murray, man, bro, he got me upset with him. For real, bro. Bro, man, the man started the game 1 for 10, bro. Bro, they went on a 20-0 run, bro. This is like the second or third time they done something like that this series, bro. And trust me, Minnesota's guards playing hella fire defense. Ant-Man and Jaden McDaniels. They out there playing hella defense. So Jamal Murray acting like the defense ain't affecting him. No, it's definitely affecting you, dog. Shout out to my boy Big Marco in the building. Salute to you, bro. Hope you all right, man. No doubt. Shout out to you, brother. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You say he's talking greasy because he got a ring? Well, he need to be quiet. Jamal Murray don't need to say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to say nothing else. And y'all know I like Jamal Murray. He always hurt. Always. I'm telling y'all, bro. You got to step up, bro. Because there was no excuses when he was cooking the Lakers and dropped them off. Ain't no excuses this series, dog. You ain't finna get no excuses over here, bro. You're not finna find no excuses over here. Yeah, the T-Wolves guards play real defense. The only person on T-Wolves that's a fraud is Rudy Gobert. They really don't need Rudy Gobert. I'm be honest with y'all. They really don't. With Cat and Nas Reed, man, bro, listen. They really don't need Rudy Gobert, bro. That dude is horrible, brother. I don't know how anybody look at Rudy Gobert and think that dude is a legitimate defensive player. I don't see it. I don't see nothing. He don't box out. He's not a good help defender. He don't do nothing that make you think he's a great post defender. He don't do nothing. So y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. I believe in Jamal Murray. That's my guy. But I ain't got no excuses for Jamal Murray, man. Jamal Murray look like a complete crap. I got no excuse for no Jamal Murray, man. Jamal Murray is probably one of my favorite players right now outside of Giannis. But, I mean, bro, he been looking like garbage this series, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You can't play the way you did late in the games against the Lakers, closing that series. And then you still playing hurt. But you know the rules, bro. When you get on the court, it don't matter. You got to play. No, ain't nobody going to give you no excuse, dog. You know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, the leader of the team, 3-time MVP, got the worst ass whooping in NBA history in the playoffs in a closeout game. In the playoffs. They was down by 50, y'all, with 2 minutes left to go. Lost by 45. Y'all let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Holla. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Link pinned at the top. We almost at 4,000 subscribers on the podcast show, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast show. I'm going to put the link at the top of the comments. I'm gone.